Hey everyone, Donna Nelson. Welcome to episode 17 of Rooted in Wisdom, a daily dose of Donna. Today in episode 17, we're going to address the question of, is it time for a you upgrade? So whether you want to up your game in business, have better relationships, make more money, and have more abundance in all areas of your life, improve your mental, physical, and emotional well-being, and be more spiritually connected along your journey to wholeness, you need to know how to get there, and it requires a foundation rooted in science and soul. And that's why I'm here to drop some bits of wisdom on the daily for you. So I'm a life and empowerment coach for purpose-driven leaders, business innovators, and those conscious change makers who want to impact change leading from within. So all of this is about creating the environment on the inside to get the desired outcomes outside of you in your environment. So the question today is it time for a you upgrade? So earlier today, what inspired this was a conversation I had with someone who said, I don't know how to, I complimented them on a characteristic about who they are. And they said, I don't know how to be different. I don't know how I'm supposed to learn not to be myself. How can you? Well, one of the things, and maybe you shouldn't be anything but the way you are. But here's some perspective on that. One of this is actually something I learned from Tony Robbins when I went to his it's not The Awaken, the Giant Within, that's his book. What's the name of his UPW? Unleash the Power Within. Oh my gosh. His Unleash the Power Within fire walking 4-day event, which was totally amazing. One of the biggest breakthroughs that I got at that event was not walking on the fire, because I didn't have a breakthrough walking on the fire like so many did. It didn't require that much courage from me. But one of the things that he said that was super powerful for me at that time was, it's time for an upgrade. Like if your life isn't working the way that you want, if you're not feeling the way that you want, if you don't have what you want, then it requires an upgrade to a different version of yourself. And so what does that look like? Well, and how do you even know that? Well, I'll say it's simple. If you're not feeling whole, if you're feeling like there's something fundamentally missing from your life and you just can't even put your finger on what that is. And listen, so often we think it's something external. If my job was better, if I made more money, if I had this meaningful relationship, if I had deeper connection with my spouse, if my kids didn't hate me, if I wasn't overweight, if I was more motivated and I didn't procrastinate or put off these things that I know I should do. Like it could be a million things, right? When I get that promotion, whatever it is. But the truth is, none of that is it. It's about who you're being on the inside. It's that dialogue that you have with yourself. And so if you're not finding that things are jiving for you at work, in your relationships, in finding meaningful connection, in feeling inspired on the daily, feeling like, you're out in the ocean alone without a compass and without having some direction and just kind of floundering through life without any meaning, then it's time for an upgrade. And on a side note of that, I would encourage you to sign up for my Breakthrough to Wholeness program that's starting on February 11th. You can sign up for that now. And it's a 30-day program. It's going to cover all of these fundamental foundational pieces to feeling whole and to really upgrading those aspects of yourself that you're not even sure even what they are at this point. And that's the exact reason why people take this course, because they're missing, they don't know what it is, they're feeling like they need more, they want to be more, they want to have more, they want to do more, they want to experience more life more fully. And that's why you should take this course. It's covering all of the bases: your emotional self, your mental self, physical self, spiritual self, and then every area of life, to help you break through and grow in each of those areas by having a deeper understanding of what's going on within you. So when we look at, is it time for an upgrade? The real question is, do I feel good about where I am and who I am as a person? And is there this emptiness within that I need something to break free so that I can feel more whole, feel more authentic, feel more aligned with life and myself, and have more meaningful relationships? And if that, you can say yes to any part of that, then it's time for an upgrade. And you can do the assessment yourself by thinking about each area of your life, across all those domains around your career, your relationships, your money, your health, different areas of health, mental, emotional, physical, all of those things, and think about what parts of me are not working in these areas. And if it were working, what would that look like? And what would it feel like to be that? And then you could put your finger on what the action is. What do I need to change? And then the question is, are you willing to do the change? So very often we get stuck in ourselves, and this comes from the patterns and the stories and the traumas that we've experienced throughout our life that has become cumulative, that gets us stuck in our ways of being. And that's why we need coaches, or we need some kind of support system, knowledge, tools, whatever it is, to help us navigate through that, so we don't get stuck in the one foot on the gas, one foot on the brake, which is what often happens. So you know what you want to do, you know how you want to be, you know what the action is, but then it's like you're stuck in the mud because you won't get off your ass and take action. And it's not for lack of want to, it's for lack of these stories and these stuck emotional patterns that prevent you from moving forward. So I encourage you to sign up for my program, Breakthrough to Wholeness, if you feel like that resonates with you and it would support you. So, and that's on this page. Maybe I'll drop the link, actually. I'll drop the link in the thread. All right, so if you're ready for an upgrade, I would love to hear a hell yes. And I'd love to hear actually what area of your life that you feel would empower you the most if you were to upgrade that particular area of yourself. All right, good night.